What would you say is your biggest insecurity?
My chest. Because I'm flat. I'm flat.
Oh, you're talking about...
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi, my name is Ariel.
Fatin.
Hi.
Ariel like the mermaid.
Yes. You want to start?
Yeah, let's go.
Hi. Welcome to the photo booth. Your 30-minute conversation begins now. Speak, listen, and connect. When was the last time you had a conversation with a stranger?
Someone approached me that day to buy stuff, insurance.
Wait, people start approaching you for insurance now. How old are you?
I'm 22 this year. I previously don't have one.
Wow.
But I still get asked for IC when I buy alcohol. True.
Okay, fun fact. I'm just gonna say, okay, when people assume that I'm younger, I feel offended.
Why?
I know it's like you're trying to say I'm a kid.
Okay, that's true. I also get it sometimes.
But like if people assume that I'm older, then I'll be like, oh, you think I'm mature?
On a scale of 1 to 10, how happy are you?
6.
8? I mean, there's always room for growth, I guess, but it's not something that I whine about every day. Like if I have it, I have it. Like if I don't have it, then it's not like a big deal.
But any like recent changes that made you feel happy or anything like that?
I unexpectedly met someone, which is something that I wasn't looking for. So like we kind of hit it off. So like, I'm quite surprised, but also happy because like
Organic.
I think maybe because when you least expect it, right, it feels different.
I think I'm in the phase of like a crisis, life crisis, because like entering work, I have this anxiety over not living my life to the fullest. Like now I will second guess the things that I want to do next.
Yeah, I used to be like that, you know. Then after that, it hit me that if I worry so much about now, right, I'm wasting my present time worrying, right? And then by the time I realize, the time passed already, so I cannot go back in time. So yeah, girl, just YOLO. Like really.
Are there any societal pressures that you think affect you?
I don't do well academically. My sister, in comparison, does very well. So I always have this pressure on myself to do well in everything else.
The comparison with your sister stemmed from what, your parents, or was it like self?
It's just self, I think. Like,
Okay.
and this inferiority complex, I think. I just want to do well and everything.
Does your sister know about this?
No. I think she also struggles with trying to do well herself. You know, so I don't want to like add on my own struggles onto her. Yeah, I think each person needs to, like, we are different people at the end of the day. So that's how I feel. What about you?
Okay, quite a lot lah, actually. If you ask me on a personal level, right, it really doesn't bother me. But I think it's just like everyday thing. Like when you go on social media, then you see like someone posted like, oh, I said yes, or like we owe the bank money now because we bought the house, stuff like that. Then I'm just like, oh, okay. Like you don't feel much, but like the more you see, and then the more like you hear from people, right, it's like I feel obligated to do the same. Yeah, so I think it's more towards the typical Singaporean dream. Like most would say like, oh, get married, then get BTO, then have kids, blah blah. What if I don't want to have kids now?
Right,
Like I'm still in my prime.
You're not there yet. It's okay. You're not there yet.
Oh, there's this other thing that I'm worried about. I don't know if you can count it societal pressure, but I think I heard my mom say it to me before, like, as a girl, right, biologically you have a
fertile period.
Yeah, and then I'm like, like it always stuck with me. Then I'm like, I only decide to settle down like in my late 30s means I cannot have kids, that kind of stuff. So I think that's my only worry. But
with technology, you never know.
But money, see.
Okay, it's either or, right?
I'm not Kardashian. Yeah.
What would you say is your biggest insecurity?
My chest. Because I'm flat. I'm flat.
Oh, you're talking about...
Yeah, like superficial one.
Hey girl, okay, if it makes you feel better, usually models, right, they don't have big
but they're
chests.
tall.
Who said you can wear heels? Duh.
Okay lah, but yeah, that one very superficial one. Wow, deep down
Abandonment issues.
Whoa, was that like a traumatic event that...
I don't know how to say. It's just like TLDR, I got daddy issues. So like, I feel like I don't grow up with a present father figure. Yeah. He didn't pass on, like he's there. It's just he's not present.
Yeah.
So I always feel like it's very hard to trust people. And even if I trust someone, right, like I'm always scared that they will leave me.
Has this like happened in like a proper relationship that you have?
Yeah, both friendships and like romantic connections also. Like I realized that I try to go out of my way to like make them stay. And then it's like just because I'm scared that they will leave me. Like, but now it's like, oh, you want to leave, you leave now. Okay. Right. The lesser people you let into your life, like, the less people will walk right out. So like, you know, just really don't care.
True.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you love yourself?
8.5. The missing 1.5 is not like things that I really hate. It's just like, it can be better, but it's not like I'm complaining about what I have or like what I am now. It was a long journey for me to get here also. Like, I wasn't like this last time. I really feel like comparison is a thief of joy. But legit. Okay, but if you think about it, it's legit.
Wait.
Because when you don't compare, right, you feel fine. It's just when you compare, then you feel like, oh, like it would be nice to be a model, but this kind of stuff. But like, who asked you to compare in the first place?
But do you ever feel like you have to compare to like, I don't know, I feel like sometimes I
think
get the
because I
pressure.
grew up in a household where I was always being compared. So there's 4 of us, like siblings wise. And then I have an older sister who, she's like the smartest child. So like our parents always compare us to her. So like I didn't choose that setting to grow up in. So like naturally I just grew up like comparing myself and stuff. So when I break out that pattern, then I realized like, hey, actually don't need to compare. Like another example, for example, like people say like, oh, like I want to study degree, blah blah, so I can get a better pay, blah blah. But in the end, like you're in the same company as me, so like
What's the point, right?
yeah. Like I also don't have the same qualification as you, so like you really don't need to compare. I feel like at the end of the day, you probably meet the same group of people also. Mine was 8.5. I didn't say your rating.
I said same. But my 1.5 is it's just generally to stop people pleasing. I feel a lot of things that I do is for the satisfaction of a lot of other people around me. And sometimes I do it at the expense of myself also. And then I go home when I'm alone in my own room, my own safe space. I also don't feel good about myself. Like, why did I do that? I should have done something differently. I just don't want to have that regret. Actually, it's my New Year resolution, but like, I don't know how long I can, like how consistent I can be. But yeah, I think it's a whole process and a timeline. You just enjoy your own timeline, your life timeline. Yeah.
How do you vent? How do you vent? Because you say you were snowboard.
I go boxing. I cannot take it.
I need a martial arts or whatever.
No.
Really?
It's just, I go aggression. Like I need the aggression, like physical aggression.
Hey, you try?
No.
Oh, means your punch card.
Cannot.
What does it mean to be yourself?
It's when I start acting like I'm drunk, I feel. like a bit.
Show me reenact. How?
I'll just start talking a lot. And then I'll start screaming sometimes. I'll be like, oh my god! Kind of like you can tell I'm really losing it and having fun. That's when. But I'm not saying that I need alcohol to act like myself. But also just because when I start to not care. Because sometimes, a lot of times when I'm in situations I care about what people think.
Similar to you. But okay, maybe because I've always put other people's feelings first. So if I can redefine what being myself means, right, it would be to live life by my own rules, but like not at the expense of others' emotions. If it comes to a point where I have to hurt someone emotionally, but that's the best route for me, then okay, but I will try my best to like
Not do that.
Yeah, not make the impact so big on the other person lah. Like at the end of the day, just stay true to myself.
What's something you admire about the stranger beside you?
Wow. Okay, superficially, your hair. I love your hair. It's like close for days.
I think your fashion sense. Because we don't know each other deep enough, right?
I think you're boisterous. Talking man. I don't know. It's like very, very engaging. Like, because I always, even though I'm an extrovert, sometimes I just need the energy. My comfort zone.
So you're saying I make people comfortable?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for participating in the photo booth. Bid farewell to each other by posing for the camera. In 3, 2, 1.
Give me a twirl.
Oh my god. Wow,
Ala cute-nya.
yeah.
감사합니다.
Thank you.